Drop! Go! Tell them to take off!
I'm dreaming of a white Christmas, just like the ones we used to know. My teeth look white. What is everybody doing? This is Keepers of the Force. I'm glad that you're here. It's your boy Fatal J and Demogenai. He's here, no way. I don't have a clue where Demogenai is at right now, but I'm pretty sure that he's coming. And we're going to be talking about The Boys because The Boys is one of the dopest, one of the greatest shows that I ever experienced. It's even doper than Game of Thrones. Am I going too far? I don't know. But it's 15 people in the chat right now. And I want you to let me know how you are doing and what is going on with The Boys. Do you like it? Do you hate it? Is it trash? I love The Boys. I can't get enough of it. I'm watching it 24/7. I'm watching it back to back. I'm going crazy. Someone please help me. Let's see what the chat is up to. Let's see what the chat is up to. We got my boy Ronan up in here. What up, Ronan? My boy Ronan. I'm glad everything going good, everything going fine. And I'm looking crazy on this screen. I'm looking at myself on YouTube. I'm looking weird and distorted. Look at me. I got a clone right here. What up? How you doing, clone? We got my boy Orange Hat Reviews up in the building. What is up, Orange Hat? We got Anthony up in the building. What up, Anthony? He said Fatal J. This he looking like this. We got my boy Chaos in the building. He said, Hail Fatal J, Hail Demagina, how are you? I'm doing absolutely well, my friend. And I'm glad you made it out. We're going to be talking about The Boys, man. Goku will beat OPM. We're going to talk about that too once Demagina get in here. Demagina loves running late. He likes to have, what they say, a great late appearance or something like that. It's something along those lines. We got Plain in Music. You're hilarious on Filmscope stream. And I love The Boys, so it's only natural I'm here. Thank you so much for coming out, man. I made a fool of myself on Film Gob show, but you know that's what I seem to do to myself. People enjoy when I make a fool of myself. So thank you so much for coming out. We got my boy Orange Head up in here. Thank you, Orange Head. We got Ben's over in the building. We got Mads and Mama Bear. It's okay, boys. I'm here now. I appreciate you waiting. We got Nicotina in the building. Nicotina. I'm gonna make it on your show again, man. I promise. I had a good time. That was last Sunday I was on your show, and it was off the hook, man. Thank you so much for coming out. I'm trying to find myself on YouTube so I can see the chat, so y'all can see me looking at y'all at the same time. That's what I like to do. I like to look at you, look at me. You know what I mean? No, y'all know you don't know what I mean. Raging Rhino is in the building. Raging Rhino, how you doing, my friend? I'm glad you're here. And my screen is looking absolutely crazy and nuts. Let me see. Let me hit the live chat button. Okay. And let me hit the pop-up button. Y'all fit to see me looking at y'all, man. Y'all fit to see me looking at y'all, looking at me. Let me see. Let me hit this button right here. This little screen share button. And bow. Boom. There we go. There we go. There we go. Looking a little bit better up in here. Let me continue. Adine. What's up, Adine? My boy Adim in the building. Let's see who else we got. We got my boy Chubbs in the building. 19 people up in here, 18 people up in here. Smash that like button because what YouTube does is they don't like to give notifications out on my streams, and I'm getting absolutely mad about that. So if you have any questions from your boy Fatal J about The Boys, let's get it in. If you got any questions about DCEU, let's get it in because it's supposed to get wild and crazy up in here. We got my boy I'm Shari up in here laughing hard at your boy. We got Leon. Leon, let me tell you something. It was hard to play you on Resident Evil 4. I had a hard time playing you, bro. Them zombies with them chainsaws, I was scared and it was killing me constantly. It's crazy, man. 19K Fox is up in the building. This is my boy right here. Texas forever. Man. All hail Texas. It's the greatest land that ever lived. Hail Texas is the greatest town that ever lived. Hey, 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 hey. I just made that up. I just made that up. We got Nina up in here. Nina Infinity. She said, "What the L, Fatal J?" Hey, man, that's what I do up in here. Nina, we entertain people. We got Chris Coran up in the building. Chris Coran. Coke, do you do Sam's Cola? Let me show you something. I'm about to blow your mind, Chris Coran. Original Jedi. I'm about to blow your mind. Watch this. Watch this. Ah, 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 ooh, 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 ooh. Sorry, y'all. I just got out the shower and I'm sweating. Let's see. 19K Fox up in the building. Hell. Let's see who I think I got everybody. Did I get it? We got my boy Thomas up in the building. That's really racist. White teeth, the boy rules. Hold on. What? My teeth is racist? Come on, man. David Cortino's up in the building. What's up, David Cortino? We got Mike and E up in the building. We got everybody. Rage and Rhino, thank you so much. I know it's morning time where you at. Thank you for spending the morning. Because the best part of waking up is Fatal J in your cup. Did I get everybody? Orange hat. Orange hat. I am good, Fatal J. As for the boys, it has its appeal in some ways, but other bits are very unappealing. Season 2 went foolish in some bit. Orange hat, you're going to have to speak your mind and let me know what you mean, bro. You need to let me know what you mean. I might have to get you on. I want to see what you're talking about, bro, because this show right here is absolutely perfect and it's flawless and nothing can beat it. Nothing can beat it. You see the Witches trailer? Why do I still find Hathaway? I don't like the Witches trailer though. That's a reboot that I'm gonna hate, man. I was watching that joint on Netflix the other day with the Witches. I'm talking about a few months back when I was in quarantine, man. That joint is whack. I don't like that, man. I don't like that. You convinced me to watch that show. Let me know. Man's Mama Bear, he's returned to the dark side. Chaos. There should be a Fatal J Cola. I agree. I honestly thought that the Witcher trailer was two different movies. Okay, man, look. The Majin I ain't here yet. Let's check out the Witcher trailer, man. I want to see what y'all talking about, man, because yeah, that joint look whack to me, man. I want to see what y'all talking about. Because I seen that joint when I was a little kid, and it was off the hook. So this is what we gonna do. We gonna have a little fun, man. We gonna check out this trailer. Then we gonna talk about the boys, man, because y'all getting me off track. The Majin, I don't know where he at. He lost in time. He might be in the land of the lost right now. Who knows? Okay, man. Let's check this out right here. I'm gonna see if y'all can convince me this is off the hook. Okay, let's stop right here, man. Let me tell y'all something. This lady right here, she is not the woman from Adam's family. The woman from Adam's family did an absolutely wonderful job. Y'all know who I'm talking about. The woman for her, I think her last name was Houston. She killed it. And you want to know why she killed it? Because she really looked like a witch. Okay, Anne Hathaway, you ain't Catwoman. Anne Hathaway, you was not the witch. But let's continue.
Okay, was that supposed to be funny? That's whack. This it wasn't brats and it wasn't rats. That was whack. Let's continue. Look how fake that snake look, man. Y'all mean to tell me this is gonna be the new joint y'all talking about? Let me see if I can blow this up so y'all can really see. This is absolutely whack. Let's continue. All right, man, that's too much CGI looking. The last one with the Muppets, I mean, with what's his name, Jim Henson. Jim Henson did that joint right. This right here looks too artificial, but let's continue, and then we're gonna be talking about the boys. All right, this all I want to know is this right here. Why did they make the little boy a black boy, and why did they make the grandma a black woman? That's all I want to know. Look, I'm black myself, and sometimes I like when they represent, but why it don't need no representing this time around. And Anthony, thank you so much for the $2 super chat, sir. I appreciate you greatly, and just for you being so awesome. Just for you being so awesome, this one is for you, a spirit ball. Or Kamehameha, I can't remember. Anthony Scioli with the $2 super chat, and this.
Ronald Dahl is rolling in his grave at New Witches. I definitely agree. I definitely agree. Let me see what y'all saying up in here before we get busy with the boys. The boys, one of the greatest shows ever. His estate is rolling in money. This is why A24 is legend. Man, Anne Hathaway needs to put a turd in her mouth and just evaporate like popcorn fart. Tokenism. Yeah, man, because it would look odd if the grandmother was Asian. No, man, Mads, it don't look right. It looks whack. It looks whack to me. It don't look good. But this is, I'm supposed to show y'all what we supposed to be talking about. We supposed to be talking about the boys. We supposed to go in because the boys is something so seriously and so wonderfully beautiful. And I'm gonna pull up the trailer for it. Let me see. The Boys season 2 episode 7 trailer. Let's see what pulls up. I want y'all to peep this out with me because this is going to be fun. And for the people who don't know about the boys, you're going to know tonight. This show right here is absolutely dope and absolutely wonderful. Y'all know how I do. Let's check this out. Let's check this out right here. Let me see if I got my StreamYard on.
What was he like, Homelander, when he was a little boy?
Let me see. Let me hit this right here. And let me hit this right here. Okay, let's get it in.
What was he like, Homelander, when he was a little boy? Homelander.
Okay. Now this is what I want y'all to know for my people who've been watching the boys. Who is that old man right there? Who is that old man right there? And what is he doing? Y'all let me know in the chat. And my boy Danny don't came through with the $5 super chat, my man Danny, my man, my friend. Thank you so much, Danny. Oh, and Danny, you got the championship belt? Hold on, I gotta blow this up. My boy Danny got the championship belt. I didn't know Danny was in WWE doing it like that. choke slamming fools, doing DDTs, power drivers on chumps. That's what I'm talking about. So, Danny, for you being so good and gracious, I'm gonna hit you with the Vegeta because that's who you are. Danny, thank you so much for coming out. Danny said, "What's up, Fatal? You said you lost a bet. What did you have to do? I missed it. I'm gonna let y'all know in a minute. Okay. Orange Hat. I'm gonna send you the link if you want to come in. Danny, if you want to come through, man, I'm gonna invite you in because the Imaginer is MIA. I don't know what's going on with him, man. He might be in a deep like coma. He might have a hard day at work. Orange Hat. I just sent you the link, sir. Come on in. And for anybody else who want to tell me that the boys is whack, you can come on in and we can debate because this show right here is absolutely dope. Now let's go back to the question right here. Do anybody know who that guy is? Do anybody know? I'm gonna see. Yes. Let's see what Chubb said. Yeah, bring the boys to episode 7. Nailed by the cliffhanger. Okay. Do anybody know who this man is? My boy Mike and thank you so much, man, for the love. One of the greatest artists on the face of YouTube history. If Mike ever has beef with anybody on YouTube or in the real world, this is what I'm going to do to them. Mike, thank you so much for coming through. I really appreciate you, my friend. I really appreciate you, and I love your art. Yes, y'all got it right. Vogabond. But I want y'all to tell me this. What does he do? What does he do? Do you watch the show? Do you know what he do? What does this man do? Yes, you may. Yes, you may promote. I don't know what you're promoting, but thank you so much. Please promote it. My wife lost a bet and married my daughter. All right, man. Do y'all know what he do? What does he do? He trained Homelander since a young age. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. Let's continue with this trailer. Let's peep it out.
Boy, it was quite sweet.
It brings me no pleasure to tell you this. We had a mole in the 7th. Starlight
still in the system. We're about to be swarmed by guards with AKs.
Wait, what? Ryan, lucky to meet my girlfriend. Stormfront. I think we'll be around more. I want us to be a family.
Don't play it. Don't do it.
Are you anxious to
Okay. The lady is talking, but I don't care what she's saying. Man, comment chat. Oh, my boy Orange Hat. What's up, Orange Hat?
How you doing?
Now, Orange Hat, I want you to break it down to me why you don't like this show completely, because this is one of the greatest shows known to man.
Don't get me wrong. When I did the season 1 review, or I don't think I actually did a video review of it. Season 1 of The Boys is good. Objectively, subjectively. Season 2, knowing what the showrunner said about this season specifically having agenda-driven stuff in it, it's like, even if I didn't notice it, it was kind of very blatant, especially with the character of Stormfront. Now,
Yeah.
don't get me wrong.
So you don't like Stormfront at all?
Oh, the character, she has some shine, but her character is very well done. It's just what I think her character is truly, or the message behind her character, meaning what they are making her character basically represent both in the show and out of the show. You see, I did a few videos on this one. Stormfront, in my opinion, is basically how Hollywood views the anti-woke crowd. Because, remember earlier in the season, she spoke up against the woke narrative. when they were saying, "Oh, girl power," and she's like, "How about we also introduce some guys into this thing?" And she was always saying that the woke stuff is just no, or it's just not appealing at all. But
Yeah,
then we see her true colors, where she came from. I
yeah.
mean, what is the one thing that a lot of SJWs like to call us? The NAZI word. So it's like, could you put it any more the on the nose with this?
So do
Now,
you you think she represents the SJW? Because I always thought
no,
when you said the NAZI word, that's what she is.
yes, in the comics, yes,
Yeah.
Stormfront is for or is yeah, but
On chat, hold that thought real quick. Danny, thank you so much for the $5 super chat. Here you go.
Bring it on.
As you wish.
We got Danny coming through again. He said that's the doctor who helped create Homelander. You're exactly right. Orange Hat is letting me know why the show was not perfect like I think. He gonna give his opinions, then I'm gonna give mine, and then we're gonna get busy. Keep going, sir.
now what I see Stormfront as is basically, like I said, how Hollywood and all the SJWs view us, basically. Because they love to call us racist. They love to call us that word. They love to call us, or they love to call us and think that we are bigoted. Yet they have a hard time proving it, so they introduce the subtlety of she's against the woke narrative out publicly, but when nobody's watching, she does some very evil crap.
Yeah.
Now, I know that is how she is designed. That is what they had in mind. That is the character from the comics. Except gender bent and apparently getting it on with, what's his name? But, or Homelander. But, it's like, could this actually be what they are, or had intended with this character? And the more I see, the more episodes from after episode, I think it was 3, when she killed Kimiko's brother, it's like, yet this is only supporting my hypothesis on this. Now, I could be wrong. I could be wrong. I will fully admit that possibility. I could be wrong. But it just does seem like it could be what they are trying to really say about us. Because as the showrunner said, this show, or the second season, is basically going to be white man bad and capitalism is the enemy. They pretty much did call that out pretty blatantly with a couple of episodes there.
So if I
And
want to ask you a question, so far, since you've been watching this show, a scale from 1 to 10, what would you give this show so far?
well, you know me, I do 2 different objective and subjective. Objectively, the show is very good. I would give it an 8 out of 10 so far. Subjectively, I would put it around the whole thing, including season 1 and 2. I would put it around a 7 out of 10.
Okay, hold that thought. Danny, you said send me the link. The link is yours, and I want you to meet my cousin who always embarrasses me. 19K Fox, you said the writing is really weak. This show is like, let me tell y'all something real quick, Orange Hat.
Mm-hmm.
It's hard for me to watch a show all the way through. Okay. I think I got ADD real bad. This show right here keeps my attention span. Like that episode, for instance, when they was on the boat and they was running away from the supes. Bro, that was like from a video game or something. That was like from a video game. Danny, how you doing, my brother?
What's up, Fatal? What's up, Orange Hat?
Danny, I want to know your opinion. From a scale from 1 to 10, what do you think about the boys?
10. I think
I'm
it's
giving it a 10
fantastic.
too.
I'm giving it a 10 too. This show is
I,
amazing, bro.
I think it is. I think Stormfront is just like what we see in out America. Well, let me say a certain demographic is seeing. It is very duplicitous, very um, forked tongue. They'll say one thing when in one person's face and do something totally different. And then when you least expect it, their true colors will come out. So I think that they nailed Storm, um, whatever her name is, I can't think of it.
Stormfront.
Um, she, yeah, Stormfront. She's doing just what some people in America are receiving on the receiving end every day. You think that you're friends, you think that everything is cool, and then when certain things go their way, then their true colors come out. So I think the show is fantastic. Um,
Daddy, I want to ask you this though about Stormfront. What?
uh-huh.
How do you think she gonna play out? Because it seemed like in the beginning of the season she started out one way and then she ended up another way. Like I can't figure her out. Like we all know that she's Liberty, an old school superhero,
Mm-hmm.
but
Uh-huh.
then I thought she was psychotic and crazy. But now she under Homelander, like she like want to do whatever he says. So I can't get who is Homelander in your. I mean Stormfront. Who do you think she gonna turn out to be in the end?
I think Stormfront is playing Homelander and is trying to build his ego to let him do what she want him to do, kind of manipulate him. But I think in the end, if she gets killed, it's going to be that female that can like squeeze her hand and make stuff explode, who's in that like insane asylum where it was creating them. I don't know what they're going to do with her.
Yeah.
I'm a little behind because I haven't seen this week's episode, but based on what I've seen in that insane asylum, she's gonna. I don't know whether or not Mother's Milk and the other guy is going to be able to sway them to their side. If they sway that girl to her side, along with the Japanese girl, then they're going to be pretty hard to handle. But I,
That Japanese girl is a beast, man.
yeah,
She a beast.
like she can't get killed from based on what I've
She's
seen, or damn near invulnerable.
Yeah.
And then
Now
and
I
then
want
we,
to ask y'all this about the Chinese girl.
she's
Oh, Orange Head, do you understand what she's talking about when she do the sign language and stuff?
we can't understand it because I think her and her brother
they
can
usually
understand.
do have yeah,
Go ahead, Orange Head.
they have subtitles for what she says. They have subtitles for what she says, but some of it is kind of decipherable in a way when you think about it. I mean, when she
Bro,
actually in this episode or in the latest episode, she actually tried or started teaching Frenchie.
yeah, she tried to
So,
teach him. But I want to ask you this, Orange Head. Who do you think
mhm.
how do you think Stormfront gonna end up at the end of this season? Like what is her intentions? What do you think Stormfront is all about?
Oh, her intentions are purely evil. She basically admitted it straight out when she opened up to Homelander. She's playing him like a fiddle, by the way. She wants him to go
Hmm.
full DC injustice, basically. Um, they or her plan is basically to
Uh
rule.
huh.
She wants to rule. She's using Vought and Homelander as a means to an end. As we all
Yeah,
seen, especially from your thumbnail, she could take Homelander, or she could take Homelander. He was
yeah, she could take all
he
he
was
got.
yeah, he was ramping it up and burning her, and yeah, she's like, oh, it hurts, but she could have been playing that too. Yes, it was burning her skin, but it's like if she's able or if she's that sturdy, imagine what would happen if she fought back.
Yeah.
Chill said, what do
Also,
you guys think the Liberty thing is gonna play out like?
well, here's the thing. I have a feeling that the supers are going to be exposed. I mean, we all know that Maeve has that video from the plane. It's like, why would you not release it?
Because she's
Yeah,
scared what the repercussions are going to be from Homelander.
Very
But I
true.
think,
I mean,
but I the one that looked like Snake Eyes when you or
yeah.
whatever, I think that is the black guy who's over vault. That's his safety valve. I think if stuff hit the fan, that guy is gonna be the cleanup man because you already see what he can
Basically, yeah.
do. And I also think that the guy that owned Vought, I think he got some kind of superpower because he doesn't seem to be afraid of Homeland or any of those people at all. So I think he got
Yeah.
some
No.
kind of Order 66, kind of like the Emperor or whatever. He got something. So if they get out of hand, he
If
can go
they
ahead
get
and
out
do
of hand,
whatever.
he can hit that. Yeah, he can hit that fail safe button. But this what I didn't understand on season one. You remember the guy that can run real fast? I can't think of his name right now. You
A
remember how
A
train.
he
train.
A Train? Now you know A Train was hooked on Compound V, right?
Hmm.
Okay, so why is it not showing the other suits hooked on Compound V? Because isn't Compound V what creates them as superheroes?
Yes.
I think it, like you gotta give it to them when they're infants. When you're adults, they said it has a not so good success rate. When
Oh,
you're
okay.
infant, that's when it's better received.
Okay, because like Starlight, her mama said she would give her Compound B when she was a baby, right?
Uh huh.
Oh, okay,
I think
okay.
they said on
She,
a couple episodes that if they give it to them as infants, it takes better than if they do it as adults.
yes. She didn't give it to her after she already got the treatment. Or what she meant was that she basically had her kid put in to get the treatment of Compound V that turned her into a super.
I want to ask y'all a question, David Cortino. What do y'all think about the character Black Noir? What y'all think about him?
That, that's who I was talking
Wolf,
about. That's what,
yeah,
go ahead, Orange Hat.
Wolverine slash Snake Eyes, basically. Wolverine without the claws.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I get that Snake Eyes vibe from him, bro.
Yeah, he's got Snake Eyes kind of, but he can take a lot too. I
Yeah,
mean, Kimiko also has she's kind of reminds me of Wolverine without the claws, but she doesn't need the claws. I mean, she tore that dude's face right
yeah,
off.
like S23. She remind me of S23.
Yeah,
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 now
definitely. It's
now
like, man, yeah,
what I've heard is that Black Noir is like a clone of Homelander, but a little
oh,
different
really?
powers.
Well, I
That's
don't
what
want
the
to give
rumor
too
is.
much away, comment chat, but on the new episode, they
Uh-huh.
fight Black Noir, and you can see half his face, and it's all tore up, man. Kind of remind me of
Dang.
Deadpool.
yeah,
No.
yeah. That's
Yeah.
kind of what I am kind of getting a Deadpool vibe from him. I
Yeah,
mean, his face looked bad, but then again,
Yeah.
remember he had his in the beginning of this season, he killed that super terrorist who basically threw a grenade right in his face, and he's like, "Lol." Uh
yeah.
huh.
Yeah.
He just laughs it off basically, and he's like, "Yep.
And then
Here's the
we'll
head.
have
I'll take this." Yeah.
Now I wanna ask y'all about the actual crew, the crew that's trying to take down the Supes. Who is y'all favorite character from that group?
Butcher.
mother, mother's milk.
Mother's Mother's Milk is he's my second favorite because he's not afraid to call Butcher out on his BS. I
Yeah,
mean,
I think
they're
that's
perfect in that regard.
that's hard for me, bro. Because you know what? I like everybody in that crew. I like
Hmm.
everybody in that crew except for the dude Huey. I don't like Huey though.
I don't either. I
Yeah,
think
He's
I think he's outlived his character.
hey, you
he
noticed Huey slow everybody down in the show?
yeah,
Yep.
but
He slowed everybody down.
he did waste translucent.
Oh yeah, you talking about in the first season?
Yeah, he
Yeah,
I, I don't like Huey or the Deep. I think they're useless characters.
yeah. The deep
yeah.
is I the deep is that's like gosh man, he just seems all wrong. But
He is
this
comic
part right
relief.
here where they're showing on the
I
screen
love
where
that, man. I
that was
love that, bro.
freaking hilarious.
Bro, that was like something from an old Sega Genesis game when they were
Yeah,
fighting on the water, bro. I
yeah.
could watch that a million times over, man. I
I
could
mean, I
watch that a
just love
million.
that popping out of the whale right there.
Yeah, Leon, I don't want to give too much to Daddy because
Danny haven't seen it, but yeah, nut allergy. That's
Yeah.
all I gotta say, Danny.
I
Black
had a
Noir.
feel.
Go ahead, Orange
I
Hat.
I did have a feeling uh there was something about Black Noir with possible allergies or something because when he goes up to that woman looking for Billy Butcher, what's the first thing he does when she offers him an almond joy?
I can't remember
Trash
the name.
can.
Mhm.
Put it
Oh,
in the
okay.
trash can.
That's right. Yeah,
It's
you're right.
like he must either really hate almond joys or he's got an allergy. Huh.
Yeah.
Can you
But
imagine Butcher and Homelander having to team up for a common cause? Butcher and Homelander. What I've been peeping out on this show, Butcher and Homelander are really the same character when you think about it. Orange Hat, what you think?
in a sense, yes, they're a mirror of each other, except one has superpowers, the other one doesn't. Because if you look at Butcher, if you really look at what the kind of think tactics he has, they're very cold hearted. They're very childish in some ways. And what do we or how do we see Homelander? He's very childish, but he's also very cold. He's not afraid to do or he's not afraid to kill. The only difference between them really is ego, where Homelander has a massive ego. Billy Butcher, he has an ego, but he doesn't really let it take over him.
Yeah. Now I want to ask y'all this: how do you think it's gonna play out with this woman right here? It just showed her. How y'all
Oh,
think it's gonna play out with Billy Butcher
Becca
and
Butcher.
Homelander dealing with this lady? How do y'all think that's gonna play out? Because I got a theory. I got a theory. A lot of people think somebody like Stormfront is gonna end up killing Homelander. I'm gonna tell you who
No,
I think gonna kill Homelander, and it got to do with this woman right here. Who do y'all think I'm gonna say?
his kid.
His kid. I think the kid
Yeah.
gonna end up killing Homelander.
Well,
Yep.
that is a theory. I'll give you that. But after I'm not going to give too much away. After what we saw in this latest episode, it it's going to take a bit for the kid to come around to something like that.
I don't know, cause think about it. Them episodes that we seen. I mean, the last episode we seen so far. I think that little boy is gonna be real dangerous pretty soon, man. I think
Dangerous, yes,
Homelander
but where's his mind at right now?
all over the place. It's all
Exactly.
over the
He's
place.
confused.
Yeah,
The kid's confused right now. He's in it or Homelander without giving too much away, Homelander basically kind of showed him too much, so to speak.
yeah.
And also, Stormfront is playing him like a fiddle. He, or, I mean, the way she's almost Palpatine level with her manipulation.
Who is? Say that again.
Stormfront,
Yeah.
she's almost Palpatine level with her manipulation.
What's up,
Also,
strong going, Flitz? Do you watch the boys? Let me know. Go ahead,
uh,
Orange Hat.
but also about what's his name, Edwards or whatever, the guy upstairs basically,
Yeah.
who's also in the Mandalorian. Um, I you know what? You might actually be right. He didn't show any fear about Storm or in front of Storm or not Stormfront, but Homelander. Homelander could easily wipe out people, and yet this guy's like, you think that you or dude, you're the talent. We're the people who give you your adoration, which you so desperately crave.
Yeah.
He
No,
doesn't realize if this guy's not superpowered, he might not be long for this world.
but you know what I like about Homelander is this. Homelander is invincible, but at the same time, his weakness is his mental. Like he really messed up in the head, man. And if you can
Mm-hmm.
get into his head, he it's over with him. I
Yeah,
want to
he is.
understand this. Y'all refreshing my memory. Why is
Yeah.
Homelander so obsessed with drinking that milk? Like I know the woman in season one, what he was doing with her, but it was that showing like he's still mentally a baby or what?
He's mentally. He is a child. He is a child. And after he realized that he killed a woman who he did care for on some sense, and who actually was like a motherly character, he well, he saw that last bit of milk, and he went on it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like, oh my gosh, this is so
And
disturbing on
that
so many
scene, I
levels.
don't know, that kind of messed me up. That scene where he was with that guy that was transforming.
Yeah, it shows you that he wasn't fully over what he did. It shows that he had a level of regret. But
Yeah,
then Stormfront got in his head, and what happens? He just wastes that dude.
yeah,
Of course,
man.
that dude kind of went. It's like, oh my god, man,
Yeah,
serious.
man.
When they went there, I'm like, oh my god. I had. I will be totally honest. I had my finger on the X button, ready to push at a moment's notice. It's like, I ain't watching that shit.
Yeah. I want to ask you now, how many episodes is it so far? How many episodes we got left?
Next week is the 8th episode,
Is that
or
the
this
finale?
upcoming. Yeah,
Because a lot of people keep saying it's 10 episodes, and then some people saying it's just 8. I need to get to the bottom of this and know if the finale is next week.
I think it might be next week. I think they are only doing 8 episodes. Now, another thing that does kind of irk me with the show, and this is purely subjective, is every time we see the boys, which is the humans that are going up against the supes, every time we see them, without giving away too much, we
It's
see
all
them
good,
get
Danny.
a little bit of heat or a little bit ahead. We see them getting the upper hand. What happens? They always get smacked back down like 5 steps. It's like,
Yeah.
while that is good, while it shows that they are struggling to get their bearings against their battle against the supes, doing that too much can actually harm a show. Because if there's not a big payoff, well, and if the show gets canceled for any reason, it leaves a person really let down. Now, if there is a big payoff, by all means, bring it on at least in this last episode, if this Friday is the last episode, because I would absolutely love to see it.
Me
I
too.
mean, this thing that they just showed here with Homelander wasting that guy, I think that's happening in the next episode because I hadn't seen it anywhere else.
Yeah.
The
What are your predictions? I want to ask you this. What is your predictions for episode 8? What do you think gonna happen in episode 8?
I think it's going to start where the supers are going to make their play for domination. I mean, think about it. We just saw what happened in the last episode at the end, right?
Yeah.
Where it almost seemed like the heroes were about to win, but then the massacre happens. I don't want to give too much away because Danny's in the chat and he doesn't. I don't want to spoil it too much. But think about it. That was just put on live TV. Who were the only people that didn't get killed? The supers.
Yeah.
How's Vought gonna spin that? A super just killed everybody in there who was a threat to their plans. How is Vought going to spin that?
That's interesting, my friend.
So there's only one real way, and they're showing it right here, basically, what happened in that scene. They just wasted everybody in that area. And I'm wondering, is it that chick from the mental hospital? Because she's been popping people's heads like nothing.
Oh,
But
I didn't
here's the
think that
thing.
far.
Here's the thing. If she was in the hospital when the agent in the first episode gets her head popped, who's doing the head popping if it's
That's
not her?
But remember, they showed the bald headed chick walking down the street. Remember?
Yeah, but
Remember?
that was after. That was after, what's her name, got her head popped.
Cause I was thinking at first, I said that's Homelander, but I was thinking Homelander can't use his powers, and then he had that dude head blow up right next to him, and he kind of backed away, so I could
Yeah,
tell he was scared.
you
You
can.
could tell it wasn't Stormfront, you know?
Stormfront was the only calm person in the room, so she knows exactly who it is.
Yeah. Do you think
She
that might have been somebody with a sniper rifle, or there's somebody with powers?
that's a person with powers. Because remember, most of the people whose head pops, or what's her name from earlier, the agent who was part of the CIA, what happened before her head popped? She had a nosebleed. So if it's, or believe me, if it was a 50 cal rifle, her head would, or she wouldn't have had a nosebleed before her head popped.
He said, Leon said it was the church collectives. Alistar wants to help A Train and Deep. They kill Shockwave.
Did they kill Shockwave?
I don't know. I can't remember.
Shockwave was Shockwave the other speed guy, or was
I'm gonna have to look up
I forget?
Shockwave.
Oh yes, they did kill Shockwave. Yeah, in that scene they did kill Shockwave.
Let me see. Shockwave, the boys.
Yeah.
I'm trying to refresh my memory.
I
Oh
will
yeah,
say,
yeah. Shockwave was the dude that was slower than A Train, right?
yeah, slightly. Yeah, he was slightly slower than the thing is. If A Train didn't take the V, chances are he would have lost that race versus Shockwave.
Yeah.
But yeah,
And that's what I
Star.
thought was so weird. They not playing off. They not playing off that no more of him being hooked on Compound B.
That's because he's getting, or that's because they forced him to get clean.
Fox, thank you so much for the $5 super chat. Here you go, sir. 19K Fox with the $5 super chat. He said, "Do you think they found a way to weaponize her superpowers?"
Oh, you're talking about the bald lady with, or the bald head popper.
Yeah, she's
Um,
dangerous, man.
she
That's
is
a dangerous
dangerous, and
lady.
it's she's not just popping heads either. She basically has the, or she's kind of telekin. That's her main power. It's basically an extreme telekinesis, a psychokinesis, if you will. Basically, she rips doors off. She can bend stuff. She can do all that, but she can also pop heads.
Yeah,
Kind of like 11 from Stranger Things.
that's what it reminded me of too, of 11, but a more dangerous one.
Yeah.
But hey, Orange Hat, I want to thank you for coming out. I'm gonna end things a little early. I don't know where D is at. D is I don't know. He's probably in the boys. He probably chilling with Homelander somewhere. But Orange Hat, give me your final thoughts about the boys, and then we're gonna end it out, man.
Like I said, there are issues that I have, and I've pretty much laid them out here. Now, believe me, if I am proven wrong, okay. But overall, subjectively, I do enjoy the show. It does have a kind of balance with it, where they're calling out, or they're making fun of both sides, both woke and anti-woke in a way. So, yeah, in a way, I do enjoy the show, and in a way, it's like, maybe I am stretching, who knows? But I do enjoy the show for the most part. Like I said, subjective 7 out of 10, that is fair, as somebody else pointed out.
Yeah,
Objectively, without bias, this show is actually pretty good.
yeah. Yeah, man. Hey, this show was blowing me away. I haven't had anything to fill that slot ever since Game of Thrones. Subtract the last season,
Yeah.
because everything except for the last season was on point. This is proven to be that Game of Thrones for me. I'm loving every single episode. I haven't seen a horrible episode yet, or a boring episode, so I can't wait. Orange Hat, thank you for coming out. Daddy, thank you for coming out. Thank you everybody for sending super chat love, and we're out of here.
Attack!